Hello everyone, I'm Bishi, the one and only, the infamous, and today we are playing Ace Attorney. We are starting the last chapter of the last game in the trilogy. After this chapter is done, I will be done with the 3 first Ace Attorney games and have to move on to the next thing, which is the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. There's Ace Attorney and then there's Great Ace Attorney, apparently. But yeah, that's gonna be the last part of this long adventure. Wouldn't have been as long if I didn't take as many breaks from it, but you know, life happens, and we're here now. So I'm excited to play the Chronicles after I finish this. I've already bought it a while back. But this last chapter will probably take a while. So we'll still be here for a little bit until the trilogy's done. But anyway, welcome in everyone. Welcome in PC Man and Wolf. And I know Ruuuvo's lurking somewhere out there in the shadows as usual. Infamous, eh? Yes. I was trying something different. I'm like, I always say the same thing. I'm just gonna throw something out there. See if it sticks. Pretty sure Infamous is bad though, so. Thought there were 4. There are 5 cases in this final Ace Attorney game in the trilogy. I thought that the 4th one was the last one, and nobody told me otherwise because they wanted me to be surprised. So I thought 4 was the last one. And then last week at the very end, it was revealed that no, there's actually a 5th one. There is another chapter. So this is the actual last case in this game. And then I'll be done with all 3 of the Ace Attorney games. But it's been a lot of fun. Anyway, it might get a little wet outside. It's stormy. I hear the wind picking up. So hopefully that doesn't interfere with the stream. But just throwing that out there. But yeah, I've got my notes here ready to go for Ace Attorney. I have one little note to myself for chapter 5, just as a reference from last week, but anyway. Snatch that wig! Like, whipped cream. But it's funnier when you put the H where there's no H. Like wig, or whet. That's funnier to me. Whet, yeah, you could also spell it H-W-E-T. It sounds the same. Anyway, the next time the clocks change, it will stay permanent after that. So we won't have the winter time anymore. Like, we won't have this time change after that in the US. That's what I heard. If anyone knows for sure that that's wrong. I think it did pass. I thought so. Maybe it only passed in, like, the Senate or the House and not both of them? Heard about it, but don't recall if it actually passed. I think so. Can anyone confirm it didn't? I'm not sure. I thought it had. I think after the next spring forward, it will oh, it goes forward. Okay. Personally, I'd be okay with that. I don't know how many people are not okay with that. Obviously, Alfred probably wouldn't like that, but I do. I don't like winter time change. I don't like it. Like, you get an hour of sleep, but it's only the one day that it changes, right? You know what's weird? Really sad. Growing up, I always thought when people said, oh, you get an extra hour of sleep when the time changes, I thought you got an extra hour of sleep every day after that. So I thought in winter, we all just get an extra hour on the clock to sleep. But it's only that one day that it changes. Oh, it took me a sad amount of time to realize that was not the case. I just never thought about it. I just accepted it face value. People said you get an hour of sleep. I'm like, okay, cool. I get to sleep in another hour in winter time. Past Senate. Looks like it hasn't passed everything. Okay, so it passed one step of the process. Okay, so that's what I heard about. I'm not trying to spread misinformation, I just didn't understand it wasn't everything. I thought it had fully passed. Are we like one of the only places that practices that time change? I feel like the United States, there's so many things we have that are just to be contrarian to other places, like the metric system, you know? So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if someone said, no, you guys are the only ones. Y'all are weirdos. No, daylight saving is pretty common across the world. Okay, so we're being contrarian to change it. We have to be special and different from everyone. What is sleep? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Remember when that was big? Like, everyone doing the da 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 da. Everyone made parodies of that and did it constantly. I can't even remember the source of it. It was some movie, I think, a scene. I don't even know anymore. Not Crab Rave. Not Crab Rave! That's still a thing! It's still a thing in my heart. No, I mean the, frickin'... Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? That thing. It's a meme from like the 2005s or 2006s or something. I remember when a meme was a gray cat that was chubby and had Can I Has cheeseburger. I'm a meme veteran. I should be given benefits for living through that era. I used to like the meme face comics, the meme, Rage comics or whatever? So embarrassing. I used to love those things. Mind you, I was like in middle school, but you know. I think anything you like in middle school, typically you're gonna be embarrassed about later. So I'm not gonna be too embarrassed about it because it's normal. But anyway, I remember showing my friends them. I would save like 100 of them. Oh my god. I remember all the like different like meme formations that were like, I don't know, I think Awkward Penguin was one, and I was like, oh my god, it's so relatable, I'm so awkward. Oh no. There was one with like, there was like a bunch of different animals. I think there was one with like a baby. I forget all of them, but oh Jesus. Yeah, YouTube poop was a big thing too during that time. Smosh was big. The early days of YouTube. I think it was from SNL. Oh, was it SNL? So not a movie, but like a skit. I think one of the two reasons I know that song is because of a YouTube poop called What is Spaghetti? Oh my god. And nowadays people say, oh, I know that song from TikTok, but it used to be YouTube poops. and you know, I could actually say that same thing, like, oh, I only know that song because of this one thing. I could say that about like Naruto animations on YouTube. Like, I swear to God, there was like this one person who made Naruto animations to like specific like popular songs, you know, oldies and stuff. And when I watched that, that was like the first time I heard some of those songs, and now I just know that they're classic songs, but that was the first time I heard them as a kid. It's hilarious. Alfred has redeemed ban and in-game action for 5 minutes, no thinking. I'm not even playing the game yet. I guess when we get into the game, I just have to spend 5 minutes just staring at the screen. Unless you want me to stop thinking like right now. Just tell me, let me know. Just let me know. I'll stop thinking as soon as you let me know what you want me to do. No thinking in Ace Attorney. I mean, that's what I already do. It's because I never get the answer right. Obviously, it's because I'm not thinking. Oh. See, if I say it about myself first, if I get a hate comment about it, I don't feel anything. It's like, I'm already there. Sweetheart, I already know. I already know I'm not thinking. Duh. I remember Shoes and Fred. Oh god. The annoying orange, which was also Fred, I think. I mean, of course we all remember Shiz. Oh my god, Shiz. I'm keeping that alive in my heart and on the stream, you know. So whenever I hear your sub alert, I get transported back to 2008. Oh yeah. Like I said before, I don't want to think anymore. I left my head. The dance. That took me a second. Stop calling. I don't want to think anymore. Then you're thinking about not thinking. Ugh. You wait until you start the game and then we question if you are or are not thinking. I'm like on a question. I'm just like, and I'll just like, hey, did you stop thinking yet? Did you stop thinking? Is it now? Is it now? And I'm just like, shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying so hard. I'm thinking so much. Thinking too much. Then you're thinking about the question. It's very hard for me to stop thinking. I have anxiety. I never stop. The brain never turns off fully, even when I'm asleep. But either way, let's ace some attorneys, shall we? Let's ace some attorneys. And let me bump it down a little bit. Okay. Always forget to bump down the volume. Let's continue. Episode 5. Let's do it. It's the last chapter, y'all. Oh, is that that's the ancestor. Shichishito, the treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means 7-branched sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, showing us like all the cases. Oh. The illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Placeability? Here we are. February 6, 9:48 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's Maya! I haven't seen Maya in months. How is my little burger lass? Hey, Nick! Oh. My daughter! My other daughter. I have like 10 of these. This is gonna be wild, I feel it. Yeah, I mean, it's the end of the trilogy, so it's gotta be. This one's very climactic. Ooh. Honestly, don't know if they were originally planning to end the series here or not. Yeah, that'd be interesting, huh? I mean, like, this is the quintessential 3 Ace Attorney games, so I don't know. And then after this, you really don't have anything else on console except for Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which just came out a couple years ago. So, you know, up until then, this is all people had if they didn't want to play on DS or PC, so... Or DS or, mobile. Okay. Hey, Nick. Yeah? What is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you? Sure. You are a spirit medium, after all. But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? It's the baby! So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick! Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Oh, Cult! Winter Spiritual Location Special! Oh, girls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. Then maybe it is! I'll say, it sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains and I bet it's nice and cold, just perfect for training. Now I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice. And the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Yet. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we do have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can handle is the only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine. Oh? Isn't she supposed to be in jail right now? I see. It's all connected. This is the third time we gotta deal with this lady. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... What is she doing out in the real world?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you, Mr. Nick! You would do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? It's not because you want to go there for any other reason in particular, right?
Oh, Cult. New Year's issue received from Pearls. And a Cult magazine featuring Hazakura Temple. I thought something looked odd about that magazine. Or newspaper, whatever. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to see for myself. Who was this nun? Who is she? Snowy Temple. February 7, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple main gate. Technically they're on console, but just not ones that are convenient. Shout out to my uni friend that got me into Ace Attorney with some worrisome speed. Started Apollo Justice 2 nights ago and are finishing it tomorrow. Such a good game. Oh, nice. Phoenix, you need to up your marketing game. How do you not have people lining up at your door after all the cases you won? Dahlia just refuses to leave. She should be in jail! Forgot about the Pearl voice? How could you forget? I didn't forget. Okay, February 7. Brr, it's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo! Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, achoo!
Well. Oh, there's that other lady from the picture. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple.
Oh, thank you. Achoo!
Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles. Oh, well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside.
Thank you. I was starting to...
Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? Like just bikini? Like a bikini? Yeah, her name is Bikini, so what? Oh, no, you're not gonna make me into the weirdo here. You're not gonna make me the bad guy. No. No. Yes. Also, welcome in Atlantis. Or Sarah. Or Sarah Atlantis. Welcome in. Oh my goodness.
Bikini?
That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Ha ha ha! Certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel.
Reckless?
Wahaha! Wahaha! And a ho ho ho!
What is this lady saying?
Atlantis works? Okay, gotcha. I like her already. I hope she's not the killer. Yeah, no, nobody tell me. No spoilers. Can you imagine? Yes, that's the bad guy. Oh. There's a difference between can't and won't. I think I will make you the bad guy here. Oh, great. I really am infamous now. One of my favorite parts of these games is meeting the new characters and seeing all their goofy sprites, I know. And learning all of their new goofy names. Right? Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you.
Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations for... Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please, enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
I think I will. I will look around, thank you.
Let's have a look-see. I can look over here. I can look all over there. I can look over there. I can look at that.
I think it's really just two things.
Oh, look. It's one of those snow motorcycle things.
Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Oh, here comes Phoenix with the actuallys. Oh, Lord.
Snow motorcycle things. Snow blue meal. Same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on this slow-mobile. Or maybe she would give me a ride on this blow-snowmile.
Ugh, I told you, it's snowmobile. I'm Maya, though. I'm so Maya. Oh my god. So me.
That looks like the main hall where you will be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about.
Actually, it's an ice motel? So true, bestie. So true. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. Mama! Don't want to die. Hey Zoe, welcome. Sorry I couldn't arrive earlier, I was hanging out with friends. No worries. No worries. I'm glad you're having a good time. Welcome in, glad to have you.
I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle.
Did you bring one for me?
Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? Don't be silly.
Brr, if the cold doesn't kill me, the Ice Queen over here will finish the job. Maybe you shouldn't have corrected her when she said snow motorcycle thing. Maybe you should have just left it alone. Mama just killed a man. Very fitting for this game. Somebody's gonna die.
What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh?
It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. How rude.
Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Kurain Village. We used to be a lot richer, back when people hired us to perform channelings.
Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down.
I guess I was just born in the wrong time.
Oh. Jeez, Nick!
It's just so mean sometimes.
Oh, look! It's a cute little bell tower. Actually, it's a watchtower with a bell. Like, I'm just expecting Nick to come in every time she says something.
I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell.
Oh? So, which do you like better? That, or the sound of money? Huh?
Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick.
What are you apologizing for? Huh? Can she not just say she enjoys things? Huh? Nick! Jesus Christ. Mama! Ooh. Didn't mean to make you cry. I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Dun, 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 dun. It's too late. My time has come. Sent shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind or face the truth. Dun, dun. Mama! Ooh! I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, you will not let me go. Let me go, Bismillah. You will not let me go, let it go, when I let you go, let it go, let it go. Oh, don't, oh, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Oh, I needed that. Thank you. I'll just end it there. I needed that one today. Oh God, I'm sweating. Don't even get me started on Bohemian Rhapsody, okay? Oh, welcome in, Torby. Mama! Ooh, woo! Oh. Charity stream goal suggestion. Karaoke stream or night at the Discord. You know what? We could do karaoke night in the Discord. And then everybody has to sing. Not just me. I think that would be great. And only nice reviews allowed. No being mean allowed. Just for fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna write that one down too. Discord karaoke. That could be fun. No DMCA there, huh? Huh? Don't have to worry about that. This is the preview for karaoke. DMCA, that's fine. See, that's why I sang it off key and everything. Oh God. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Oh. Like one of my favorite songs to sing in the car. Sick air guitar solo, thank you. Not the Bishmillah! Not the Bishmillah! Bishimilla. Bishimilla. The hair is transforming. I feel like I'm watching David Hasselhoff from perform Jekyll and Hyde. I haven't even seen that. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember. You were so close. Bishy should have played Freddy in the biopic. Thank you. I thought so too. The hair is transforming and performing. Yes, I did my best. Anyways. It's a song that you don't even have to really sing, you can just scream it. That's what's great about it. Okay, I'm gonna look in the court record. We got some profiles going. We got Maya, my assistant and disciple in the Kudain tradition of spirit channeling. We've got Maya's older sister and my eternal mentor in life and law, passed away 2 years ago. Godot, a prosecutor who's shrouded in mystery, seems to know me somehow. Maya's cousin and channeling prodigy has amazingly powerful spiritual abilities, Pearl Faye. And then we have Bikini. Hardy, motherly head nun of Hazakura Temple, a channeling dojo deep in the mountains. And then we found this that has her. And then I think that's Bikini on the left. She just had like more makeup on or something. Had some falsies, some false lashes. You're starting again. Don't get me started again. Nothing really matters. Yassification of Bikini. Oh no. Oh, well, you guys can sing in the chat. I'll let you guys sing. I like posting song lyrics out of order. You monster. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her now. Channeling dojo. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my. You don't even know that?
Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying.
Well. Just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Oh, holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. You've literally seen them channel spirits. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I see it, the pink Magatama. It's cute! She must wear pink on Wednesdays. And Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays and Mondays. You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Eh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? Ha ha ha!
How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
The other nun. Is really how skeptics be. Maya did the Tim Allen grunt. Yeah. The other nun. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris, huh?
Iris? The cute little girl in the photo.
She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That kind of sounds like fun.
Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? Glare. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? So she's in the inner temple, huh? Interesting. All right, I guess we can move. I don't think I have anything to present. Yeah. Not much. Main hall or suspension bridge? Maybe we'll go to the bridge first. Because I think the main hall is where we need to go, but... I love how she's getting Mike Wazowski by the text box. Pearl? But she's so small. Time to get some answers. Did you present? I have not presented the badge. You know, after a while I forgot to keep doing that. Would you like to see this cookie?
This tiny little golden cookie?
I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say.
What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick?
I think she's trying to say that she's busy.
But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has even happened yet, and you're already shoving evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, you're right. Sure. Pin the hypothermia on the lawyer is great fun. Jeez. Okay, anyway, let's go to the bridge. February 7, suspension bridge.
Wow, look Look at this broken down old bridge, Nick.
Yeah. Look at that big canyon below us.
Hey, there's a river down there.
That was so terrible yesterday. I was having so much fun on stream yesterday. And was just in a really good mood. And then the power just cuts out. I'm like, are you joking? It was awful. Not that I'm not in a good mood today, but geez, I was having a good time. And so anyway, yesterday what we did in the game was literally just started chapter 5. Nick sees this issue of a magazine that shows her, the demon lady, evil Dahlia, who is supposed to be in prison and is for some reason at this temple, this Hazakura temple. And so Maya and Pearl are begging Nick, hey, we want to go to this temple. We want to train our spiritual powers. Can we go? Can we go? And finally, when he sees that Dahlia's there, he agrees because he wants to check this out and see what the heck's going on. Why is she not in prison? And then we get here and we meet this lady who's also in the picture, the other lady. And her name is Bikini for some reason. And she's like a motherly figure. And right now we have just met her. And now we are just exploring the area. That's all we did. So, yeah. Oh, gotta go to bed pretty early, get up at stupid o'clock again tomorrow. Thankfully tomorrow's the last. Oh, good. Okay, so just one more day of suffering, and then you'll be done. Okay, I wish you luck, and no worries. Just head out whenever you gotta go to sleep. I understand. The beans sound so menacing. They're evil beans. Taste bad. The bird tweeting sound effect in this really has me thinking, who got knocked out? Because I associate with the cartoon gag of someone getting their daylights knocked out. It's Nick. Maya just hit him over the head with something because he insulted her one too many times. And he's just... Oh, God. Okay. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. Maya snapped. The ghost must be yours. I'm just not very good with heights.
Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge.
Yeah, look, she is a savage.
You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights.
Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, all right. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. This is literally where it cut off yesterday when the power didn't come back on. Literally right after that. What? We're talking about ghosts and death and the power just goes out. Oh my god. Hey Edna, welcome. No, because I thought I was hearing things. I kept looking for birds. It's just Mr. Mochi and Miss Peach in the other room, of course. Very loud today. Very noisy. You're so right. I was trying to figure out why it was making me unnerved. I'm so sorry. Funny story, as my last English assignment, I had to do a theatrical portrayal of a historical character, and in the set we had some bubbles, the bubbles you can blow. And one of my friends who brought them was like, you want them? And now I'm sitting here blowing bubbles and having the time of my life. Oh, that's adorable. Maya? She's sick of him! She's sick of it! Maya looking for a promotion. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna own this business now. I'm gonna become a lawyer and a spirit medium, just like my sister. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge.
Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing.
Oh, here's where it cut off. We were just trying to look around. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder.
D-U-S-T-Y Bridge, huh?
It says Dusky Bridge, okay?
Come on, Nick. Take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. This sign is obviously wrong and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick.
Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Hey, Archer, welcome in. Ah, deja vu, right. Oh my goodness. Well, It's going pretty good today compared to yesterday. No strong wind to destroy my electricity today, so that's good. Maya finally actually commits murder. No, Nick, but you look like a pencil pusher to me. Damn! Maya should have said that to him. I would have applauded her.
Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun.
I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it.
Okay, Nick. Then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory.
That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. Okay.
I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it?
The people who live here, I guess. I doubt they have any real phones here.
Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think?
Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. She's making some good points! Gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna write down that this is a 20-minute walk. That might be important later. From temple to bridge phone. Okay. And then we can look at like this. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there.
I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick?
And do the special course? I think not.
But it would be so great if you had spiritual powers too.
Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Their antics. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall.
A sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished.
The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon.
Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then.
Do you really think that's necessary? You would have to be blind not to see the stairs.
Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay?
Graffiti is a crime, Maya. She just really wants to write on something. Well, it looks like somebody went to the bridge. There's footsteps. But we're not going to talk about that. Okay. I guess so. Let's go back. And there's Bikini. So now we can go to the main hall. Let's save again, why don't we? Sometimes Maya has a point and is smarter than Nick, and then other times she doesn't know the word dusky exists. No, I think, you know, I feel like she knows it says dusky, but she's just thoroughly convinced it's a bad name, and she wants the name to be Dusty, because that makes more sense. And, you know, I support her. We've all known that Maya is unhinged, and we love her for it. Just left a Discord call with my friend, made some advancements in Apollo Justice. It's fun making the judge's voice. Yeah, that's why I love the Ace Attorney games too, especially, you know, streaming, because I can voice act all the characters, and it's fun to play around with that. I'm glad y'all are also having fun doing the same thing. Okay, let's go to the main hall. Whoa! That's a big one. The Magatama? Yeah, it's big. February 7, Hazakura Temple, Main Hall.
Brr, it's freezing in here too. Achoo! Hee, it reminds me of the meditation room in Fay Manor.
Pearls, you've been in an unusually good mood since we got here.
Well, kids are made of energy, you know?
As for you, Maya, you look like you're about to catch a bad cold.
Well, I'm not exactly a little kid anymore, I guess. Achoo!
Oh, is she going to make it? She's gonna die up here! Oh. I wanna look at this! Looks like a big bean! There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got. I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. Powerful bean. It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Kurain Village last year. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls. So nothing at all like that. Got it. It's kind of like that, but like not at all. It's a stack of straw zabuton cushions. Maya told me this type of zabuton is called enza. I suppose if I'd never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. Yeah, you gotta experience new things to see and feel and think about. You're connecting new neurons. You know, I don't know why, but lately, every time I've like seen something for the first time or learned something new, I like imagine my neurons making a new connection to learn the new thing. It's just fun. It's just a fun little thing I do. I love the running gag that Phoenix does not know flowers. I was planning to go to the cinemas with friends and I see Archer talk about eating a body. I'm scared. Oh god. Oh, BRB, otherwise cats will murder me and hide the body wrong. They eat the body. Yeah, hiding it in many small pieces. That's a big bean. Oh, got Persona 5 Royal for like 30 bucks. Nice, nice. Yeah, wait, with my third playthrough of Persona 5 and Portable as well. My goodness, 3 times. I remember I gave up hope on Persona 5 coming to Switch and just saved it for PS4, so I'm happy to see it's here. Yeah, there you go. Happy for you. Brain cell expanded, yes. It's that the more you know gift, but with an electrical pulse. I need advice. Frozen Greek yogurt bar, cookies and cream, or cheese and crackers. Obviously cookies and cream. It's not even a choice. It's not even a contest. Where are we going now? I mean, we looked around, right? I guess let's go back. Cheese? Always cheese? Why is everyone saying cheese? Cookies and cream sounds so good. Oh, I haven't talked to her yet because I didn't do that. Oh my god. So, when I was rushing to get back to where I left off because of the power outage, I forgot to talk to her too. So I just went into her house without talking to her first. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this because we literally did this yesterday. So I'm just gonna speed through it. Y'all don't mind. Sorry. Chat says cheese, streamer says cookies. Well, now you have to eat both. I don't make the rules. I just tell them. Yeah, so there's Dahlia, and apparently her new name is Iris. And it's just her and Iris here, just these 2 ladies, so. Okay, so let's go back to the main hall. February 7, Hazakura Temple, main hall.
The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya is right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
Ha ha ha. What a cute little acolyte. Oh, no, there's someone else here. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too?
Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
You're Miss Elise...
Duxnam? Elise Duxnam. Yes, that's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick?
I see it now. Zvari, a fortune teller? Why are you saying Zvari now, Nick? Please stop.
I've got all your books, Miss Duxenham.
I know I'm saying this wrong. Is the X silent? Donum? Is it Donum or something? It's French, I think.
Dunam.
Dunam. Dunam! Elise Dunam! Okay, it is silent. Dunam. Donim? That one said Dunam. Irises and dahlias are both flowers. Oh, true. I love how each game in the trilogy has at least one almost explicitly gay thing. Dunam? Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Dunam. 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 I don't know. Sounds better than what I was saying earlier, so we'll go with that.
I've got all your books, Miss Donam.
What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. Good, it's easier to say. Thank you. Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator of picture books.
Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
Elise Dunam. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified.
Ha ha ha. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. That's what you think. You'll never know.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much they asked if it was all right to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick.
Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris Dunam. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you.
Ha ha ha. Why come here?
Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
Ha ha ha. No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow, I can't wait to read it.
Rose is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. And I say, she's really a sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well.
I want a staff like that.
You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know.
Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one.
Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Yes, I want to help with whatever I can.
Girls look like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh?
But...
Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. Why does she only want Pearls to go with her? It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Asakura Temple map added to the court record.
Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
I don't think there's anything to look at. Yeah, we already looked at everything. Okie dokie. February 7, Hazakura Temple, main gate.
Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go?
I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out.
Oh, right. I think her name is Iris?
Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. You know what you could do, Nick? You could call the cops and tell them that you see someone who's supposed to be in prison not being in prison, and then they could go do it, not you. That could have been an idea. Alright, let's move along. Go to Inner Temple after I save. Well, Elise is a weird way to pronounce it. Am I saying that weird too? Okay, I'll say Elise instead. Elise! Oh. I mean, he's a lawyer. He shouldn't be investigating a crime like this either. Exactly. But he always does. That's why this honestly feels like a detective game to me. Not just a lawyer game. February 7, Inner Temple Gate.
Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake.
They actually had to cross it. Oh no.
And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet.
Oh, I would hate to go on something like that. I have a fear of heights. I would not. I would simply turn around and leave. Hey, Sophia, welcome in. Gonna lurk for a bit. Just started watching Heaven's Official Blessing, huh? Well, have fun. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you very much. I meant Elise was a weird way to say Donim or whatever. Oh, okay. He's a lawyer. Lawyer. I think it's Elise. Elise! What are you talking about? Okay. I'd be saying her first name the same. Yeah, Elise. I don't know. Elise.
Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. Oh dear God. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too.
This looks nice though.
Yikes, that temple is in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse at any time.
I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight?
That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something.
A spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take.
Not another karaoke session today. This time, the game started it. Alanis Morissette. Anyway, let's look around. Low-key expecting a Scooby Banoopy to jump out of a bush or something. I would love that. That would delight me. No, you kept it going, so now you gotta finish. No, I'm good. I'm fine now. I got it out of my system. These bird noises really are screwing with my head. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, a half-opened gate. That's practically a welcome mat.
But who would have thought it figures? Okay, now I'm done. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry.
Nick, why are you singing Alanis Morissette? Rules are made to be broken, you know.
You expect a lawyer to go along with that?
Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go.
Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you.
Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay?
Poor Maya.
Looks like there's something written on it.
I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple.
What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here.
I guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Little pond. It'd probably be really pretty in the spring. When it's warm outside.
So that's the Inner Temple up ahead, huh?
It looks kind of run down.
Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny.
So you're training here tonight, huh?
Yep. Then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Somebody's hungry.
Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead.
I wonder if that roast is ready yet.
Honkies. So I guess we just head back. I think that's it. Oh wait, I can slide. Oh, okay. Let's look around here first.
It looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires.
They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker?
Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again.
He has to go back across that. Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me.
Maya!
But there are so many. They wouldn't notice if I took just one.
Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you gonna do with one of those anyway?
Put it in the office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these.
You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? Maya! She's already stolen.
Hey! There's a giant robot buried in the snow!
Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an incinerator.
Oh, hee. But you've got to admit, it looks a lot like a robot.
Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty.
Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk?
I told you, it's not a robot! It's not especially big either.
You have no imagination. I thought it would be real neat if you had to beat it to advance.
A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who would ever pay to see that? I feel like they're referencing something. I feel like they're referencing that game where Phoenix can actually fight other characters. I don't care how much you pay me. I don't want to cross that bridge again.
No worries, Nick. No one's offering you any money.
That's because no reasonable person would call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string.
Hey, if you want to get back, we've got no choice but to cross it again, you know?
Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods.
Wow, you really are scared, aren't you?
Oh. Okay, now I think that's everything.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, let's get away from these scary birds. Oh no, we can't go in there. Okay, never mind. February 7, Inner Temple Training Hall. That looks scary. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So, this is where you'll both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Pearlie's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering.
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there.
Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Oh, there she is! And I think this is her theme, too. I will say her hair looks kind of different, like... Is it usually dark brown? I feel like it's usually red.
Excuse me, but who are you?
You're...
Hi there. We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No. It's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick?
Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to.
Uh-huh.
She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick?
That girl. It can't be, but... I don't know. Could be. Now here's Iris. A nun at Hazakura Temple. She reminds me so much of her. I mean... who else could it be, right? Like... I mean, to me, she looks a bit different, but I don't know. Like, I don't think she had a twin. I don't think she had another sister. She had the older sister, but evil, identical twin sister? Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing. Maya's such a kleptomaniac. Oh. What's so great about that song is none of the things described is ironic. So much so, even Alanis had to point it out in a sort of modern-day parody of the song. Oh my god. She did. K-Salt! I misread a vitamin square as victim square. Uh-oh. Maya truly is a force of nature, isn't she? Absolutely. Love her. But because the original is evil, this is actually a good one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I wonder if this is like the good twin or something. Okay, let's look around.
The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me.
I can't.
You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? It's fiery. I know what it is. I-R-I-S. Haha! Iris and Nick, sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Mm-hmm. That's not why, though. There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place.
It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train.
But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place?
Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking.
Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick.
I don't know about love. Maybe fear. Bitten by the fear bug. Maybe the stink bug. A hanging scroll. Ah! Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that?
This scroll. It's my mother.
Oh. What? Hey friend, welcome in. Hope you're having a pleasant Wednesday. We are in the midst of some ace attorneying. Just exploring our environment at the moment. And this is Maya's mom. It's Misty Fey, the master of the Kurain School of Channeling. Are you sure?
Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what the mark means. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face.
Maya. Hanging scroll added to the court record shows Misty Fey, master of the Kurain technique. It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Fey. It's not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Fae family.
I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Kurain school.
I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya and the Fae family in general. And I think that's it. Alright. Let's get out of here. You made it across, Nick. You're alive. February 7, Dusky Bridge.
Phew, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Hey, you! Wait up!
You think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Oh! It's the butts. Ah!
Hey, I know you. You're...
Whoa, sorry. Gotta run! See ya! Wow. Hey! Wait a minute! Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Maurice Dunham. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. Shut up! Maurice! And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge.
So, it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else.
Wait, how is he here? But for why? Well, so he is the apprentice, apparently, of this lady. So I think he's just trying to get closer to Elise, you know what I'm saying? Always chasing the ladies. Okay, Larry, let's talk. Clarice Dunham. So, what are you doing with the last name Dunham? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate!
Clean slate?
You remember, don't you? Last time? Yep. The mask-to-mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny.
The Book of Destiny? Do you mean...
The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Dunham. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed! I was saved! Maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle.
Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too.
Elise. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere.
Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady.
You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret.
Wow, that's a beautiful photo.
You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. That's not creepy at all. Photo of Elise added to the court record, taken by her only pupil, Laurice Dunham. Man shouldn't be able to climb a mountain, let alone draw a line. Then again, maybe he'd climb a mountain for a lady. I think he would do just about anything. I think he would kill. He would kill. If it meant a girl would notice him. Dear God. Picture books. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore. Especially not women. What?
Talk about a bad case of denial.
Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder.
It looks like you still have some doubt in your heart.
It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended and something else began.
Oh, Larry. It sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunham.
No! You're wrong! It's not her. It's the other girl. Oh, no. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, God. Oh, yeah! Her! My little Iris!
She's really pretty.
This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically. But Iris is different. She's not like other girls. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change.
Everyone! It's Pearly! Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
Okay. The baby. I'm swearing off women, plural. A singular woman is okay. February 7, 7:46 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main hall.
Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you.
Well, well, well. Let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya.
All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess.
Iris, please ring the bell at 10 o'clock for lights out, all right?
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini. I understand.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
If you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together.
really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well then, would you like to practice reading with me?
Huh, I'd love to.
Girls is absolutely smitten with Miss Duna. So Larry, what are you going to do? Huh, me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there.
Miss Elise, so, for example, how do you read this?
It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word.
Oh, okay. And, what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of a book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Hope Maya's okay. February 7, 9:12 p.m. Hazakura Temple Main Hall. Ugh, it's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Ugh, why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Yeah! Oh, Mr. Nam, are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? Oh no, not the baby! No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. We should look too! Miss Elise Dunham, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is...
Oh.
Sister Iris.
Good evening.
The really mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Yeah, her hair is different, but she looks the same. Yeah, her face is the same. See, her eyes looked different when she had the hood on, but now she looks the same. But the hair is like a brown instead of a red. Now, I will say, if she is actually Dahlia, trying to, like, you know, have a different identity, why would you braid your hair the same way? Okay, you dyed the hair, but it's the same style. Oh boy. What book has both the words gravely and roast in close proximity? Maybe a scary one. Why wouldn't you run away? I know, I'm like, I don't know if we want to get mixed up in this. Let's just call the cops. Iris. Your sister Iris, right?
Yes.
Oh, but she has like different animations. I don't know if Dahlia had like a little blushy face. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
Sure it has! So you've never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
Well, okay, so the way that we could prove that, right, is like, oh, do you have any baby pictures of Iris? Or even just talk to Bikini like, oh, hey, so you raised Iris from a baby? But, I don't know. I see, but didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department?
No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any Cyclops. So I guess that means she's not lying. Or at least in her mind, she's not lying. Okay, so Iris says that she was raised here at the temple and is not lying. Okay.
Please don't stare at me like that.
Hazakura Temple. What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people, who does it help anyway? I hate it.
Really? So then why stay in a place like this?
Ah.
Something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh? Okay, so 10 o'clock is lights out. Pearl is currently missing, but like we're not really taking it seriously. We're missing before 10. Okay.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
If it's all right with you, I would like you to have this.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
That's ominous. Iris's hood received from Iris. A magical hood said to offer protection from evil spirits.
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Wait a minute. Sister Iris.
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Oh! Oh, damn! Iris, that's a lot of locks!
Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again. Tomorrow.
So she's lying about whether they've met. Okay. That's a strong lie. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. what the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Oh. February 7, 11:06 p.m., Hazakura Temple, courtyard. It's happening! Okay, so 11. Body discovered. Oh my god. That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there, on the ground. It's the author, isn't it? I saw the, yeah. Mr. Nom! I see the staff. Squish? I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that! Oh my god! What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can! Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will what? February 7, 11:18 p.m., Dusky Bridge. It's farther than I thought. It's 20 minutes. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened, too. Ah! Oh my god. Dusky Bridge. It's burning down. What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Why do you look happy? Ah! What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry. It's Larice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous. Nick, wait. Oh, I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Crack. Ah! Nick! Oh my god! Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's plank snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Jesus Christ! To be continued. No, we're gonna keep going right now. Oh my god. Okay. Nick is dead! Oh, Jesus. Well, that would explain why he was in the hospital at a certain scene earlier. Okay. So... Oh my god. Okay, so the bridge was on fire. Larry was already there. Weird. And he was acting normal. And then Nick tried to cross. He tried to cross a bridge that was rickety and on fire to try and help Maya. Okay. As he falls to his death. Hey, Loveba, welcome in. How you doing? Game over. It's now Larry Butts, Ace Attorney. I guess that's why they switch over to Apollo Justice. Nick dies. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's save. Let's keep moving and grooving. I gotta know what happens next. Date unknown, time unknown, and location unknown. Ring, ring. Who could that be at this time of night? Oh. Edgeworth! Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Larice! Larice Dunham! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you've gotta come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help! Alright. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. Edgeworth's back! Edgeworth's back! I'm sorry, did Larry call Edgeworth instead of the police, right? I thought that too! I was like, why would you call a man in another country first? February 8, 2:19 p.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. So, it was February 7. That's when all of that was happening. Now it's the next day? Okay. Dinos! Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Mr. Dinos! Thanks so much for resubscribing for 21 months. Oh my god, shiz. Let me turn you into a star. How you doing, Dinos? It is good to see you. These stars are really hard to see, though. Show us your meat. But there's your star. There you go. Let's throw you in the jar, shall we? 20mon, my favorite month. 20mon is my favorite Pokemon, actually. Thanks so much, Dinos. Happy to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. We are exploring the world of Ace Attorney. It's one funky star, very pretty. Yeah, I love the origami paper, but it's so hard to write on. It's so hard to see anything. But all right, detention center visitors room. You're late, Edgy. Yeah, we're just jumping right back into it. You're late, Edgy. What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nickus, Maya, and Iris's bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dunant. Yep. That's what I thought. So, victim is Elise. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Oh, interesting. So found by Bikini, which is actually her name, yes. And Nick. And the suspect is Iris, once again. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris. And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. I'm playing as Edgeworth! Woo-wee! And the other, he couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Ooh. So that's weird. So we're gonna be defending her. So we want to prove her innocent. She didn't do it. Odd. I really do feel like maybe this is someone else. I don't know. Or she's changed? I really don't know. New season of Splatoon started, so I'm actually super hyped. Oh yes. I missed a lot in this game. Yeah. A lot has happened. I'm in the last chapter of the third game in the trilogy. So the last chapter of the last game. I'm almost done. But I just started this. I tried to start it yesterday and then I had a power outage. So I barely got to play anything. So playing it again today. I would think Edgeworth would recognize Dahlia too. Interesting. Right? Yeah, maybe he will. We'll see. I can't believe Bishi's for real playing investigations so early on. I know, right?
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Loree said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness. But he's caught some kind of...
Oh, sorry. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. Probably pneumonia. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. This is a new song. Received from Wright. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? Something about reading people's hearts. What utter nonsense. Chose Misty Faye, master of the Kodain technique. Received before the lights out bell, the night of the crime. Protects from evil spirits. An occult magazine featuring Hazakura, taken by her only pupil, Loree Dunan. The magic bottle. Okay. Surprised he didn't get hypothermia. Maybe he did though, right? I think so. Yeah, he was very lucky not to die. Oh, we did defend her before? I think we defended Nick the first time we saw her, and then we defended the prisoner the second time, so I'm not remembering that. Let's talk to her. Iris. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Oh, I think nature means we've defended a criminal, the Nickel Samurai. Oh, okay. You said the criminal. So, well, okay, I guess you mean in general. See, sometimes I just... Hazakura Temple, what's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers.
What?
I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for.
Huh.
That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train, to purify my soul.
So maybe it is really her, but she's changed. Well then how'd you get out of prison so soon? Sins, huh? Yeah, like murder? I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. So Iris... She was supposed to go... She did ring the bell. So she sounded a bell at 10, then was frightened, and hid in her room. I mean, she was hiding. Okay. Frightened? You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder?
Yes.
However, you didn't go, because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Just a couple this time. What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. This must be what Wright was talking about. The Cyclops. Or Psycholocks. Have I been saying Cyclops this whole time and it's Psycholocks? Oh, Jesus. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Okay, so there's that. Any idea? So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunham?
No, I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycho-lock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Okay. So she didn't kill Elise. But she is lying about some other stuff.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. Oh, it is Psych-Lock. Edgeworth just calls them Psycho-Lock. Oh, so he, like, misheard? Okay, I was gonna say, I've been calling it Psych-Lock this whole time. See, I'm more willing to believe I was wrong than the game changing it. Oh. I don't believe in spiritual power. I simply have a mystical jewel that reveals the secrets of your heart. Psycho-Lock is certainly a mouthful, right? It's easier to say Psycho-Lock. I'll probably just keep saying that. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I'll gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He's a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago.
Oh. Okay.
That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. How's she supposed to go to him? She's in jail! I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Okay. we're defending her, I guess. Maybe she's changed. Oh my goodness. This is throwing me for a loop. I automatically don't trust her, but if we're defending her, I guess we should trust her. She wasn't lying about not killing, so I don't know. Welcome in, Flame and Enna. Welcome, welcome. He was my roommate. Oh my god, they were roommates.
He is his dear and indispensable friend. Boyfriend, that is.
Read boyfriend, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, trigger warning, Southern. Oops. This is different, isn't it? Edgeworth defending someone. I know, it's so weird. I love playing as Edgeworth, though. I know there's like a whole series of games where you can play as Edgeworth, and I want them to be on console or PC, please. But we'll see. It's time for trials. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Okie dokie. So yeah, we probably can't do this one yet. What is the conversation again?
I don't like to walk alone at night. And last night was...
What about last night? Uh-huh. Yeah, she's not telling me what she was frightened of exactly.
Oh, nothing. It's rather silly.
So there was something special about last night, hmm? It looks like I have no choice but to break these logs. Right. Okay. But I don't probably have what I need yet. Only have a few things. What happens if I present this?
Is that an attorney's badge?
Yes, this belongs to Wright.
Really?
I'm actually a prosecutor.
Oh, then why do you have a defense attorney's badge pinned on your lapel?
Well, you see, I borrowed it. That's what. Who is the woman on this hanging scroll?
Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Kurain channeling technique.
Master?
Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium. That's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago.
Spirit mediums? There's no such thing anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds. She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time, 17 years ago, when I met the Master myself.
That's called a demon warden hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night.
He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today.
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits.
If it's so important, then why did you give it to him?
Last night, I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip.
Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for inner monologue.
I'm sorry. I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know very much about the outside world.
I'm showing you a map of the temple, but okay.
I was against the idea of our temple appearing in that magazine. I was afraid that this type of a tragedy might occur.
In that case, why did you allow them to run an article about you?
It was Sister Bikini. She's actually rather fond of attention, surprisingly so.
She certainly does look rather happy in this photo.
That's Mystic Elise Dunam. She's a picture book author, or so I've heard.
Does she come to Hazakura Temple often?
No, this was her first time. It's just that she was a very important visitor.
Is that so?
Yes, Sister Bikini told me be certain not to offend her.
The victim, Miss Elise Dunam. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems.
Okie dokie.
Let's go to the bridge. All right. Inner monologue has previously been interrupted in reference, though. Right? Like, kind of breaks the fourth wall there. Okay. February 8th, Dusky Bridge. Oh, God. It sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh, wow. It's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Mr. Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct?
A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard.
I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir.
Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of.
I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective.
I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot?
Oh yeah, he won't know. He won't know.
Oh, he's not on here. Interesting.
Oh, we can actually see Nick.
My friend since grade school. Fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized. Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends, though. He's so forgettable. The victim of the incident, a picture book author of unknown age, Larry's teacher. The defendant, a nun from Hazakura Temple, doesn't seem to have any spiritual power.
Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe.
Or maybe we should look around. Let's look around first.
Let's look at the bridge that's just completely broken.
Has it been explained why Sister Bikini is named Bikini?
Yeah, in the story it just says that she liked it as a nickname and wanted something impactful. That's why. She just likes it.
How can he legally do defense?
He can't. We'll get to that. We'll see.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross.
Pretty reckless, if you ask me.
I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here.
Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck.
I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better.
So snarky.
Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name.
You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir.
You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time. With your big boy eyes.
Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake.
Gumshoe and Maya are the same.
Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore.
That's true.
Since we've got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento?
Well, sure. Why not?
Oh, darn it. I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir.
What's so special about public phones? And why is he so fascinated by them?
So he's just gone now? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I was like, no, I didn't talk to him yet.
It looks like a pretty good distance to that far cliff.
Yeah, it's gotta be around 100 yards or so.
Maybe 20. Detective, that's not even close to 100 yards.
Well, I gotta admit I'm not very good at judging distances.
It's about 20 yards or so, and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems.
There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall.
A shack.
It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir.
The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace.
Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles.
That's not such a great name, if you ask me.
Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir.
Oh my god. I think that's everything.
What happened? What happened?
I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case.
It's simple.
Well, simple is as simple does, as they say.
Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing.
Oh.
A witness, huh?
By the way,
Where the hell is Maya?
Oh, when you get the chance, can you present the profiles to Gumshoe? Absolutely, I can. A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Oh. Okay. Bikini lady, here? On this freezing cold mountain?
Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness, myself. I'll present everything, why not? I know, where's Pearly? Where's Maya?
Huh? What's that thing doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it really that odd?
You bet it is, sir. A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge. Ugh, that's like a detective with a license to kill.
Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? Have you ever seen this thing before?
Hey, thanks a lot. I was getting kind of hungry.
Huh?
Chomp!
No! What are you doing, detective?
Ah! I thought it was some kind of candy that would fill me up, sir. Lately, I've been feeling so hungry all the time.
Maybe his salary has been cut just a little too much. Oh my god.
Look, I'm just your everyday simple detective. Don't ask me such tough questions, okay?
That's not something to be proud of, detective. I'm not gonna show him anything else. Except what you asked me to. Okay, let's show him Phoenix.
Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents.
I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. But you could say the same thing about him. You could say the exact same thing about him. How about yourself? Your face is more drawn out than the last time I saw you over a year ago.
Really? I thought so.
No, wait. It's not so much drawn out as wary and tired, or maybe just plain old thin.
I thought that too, sir. My salary's been kinda on the low end. So yeah, my food options have been kinda non-existent. Off-brand chicken soup, off-brand spaghetti, off-brand bread, that sort of stuff.
I thought you were really into instant noodles last year.
I got really sick of the stuff after a while, sir.
Translation did an oopsie. I catch those all the time. I'm always catching the typos.
Larry!
He's supposed to be Miss Elise Dunham's apprentice or something.
I see.
Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me.
That's nice.
But he made me pay him 50 cents for it.
I'm sorry about that.
You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth.
I really don't want to talk about him. That's why. The victim.
There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name, her background. We don't know anything, really.
That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author?
I'll bet it was just one of those things. You know, she probably never expected to get so popular.
And then the suspect?
I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Nope, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing. What?
I see. I just can't shake this nagging feeling.
Well, everyone knows that you're quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger.
Detective, where did you hear such nonsense from?
I didn't hear it from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagine you to be, sir.
Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire for the female masses? I have no idea. Women exist? I have no idea. Oh my god. Edgeworth. Oh god. I also hope Pearl is safe and warm. That's the gayest way to put it for sure. Frothing desire. He doesn't even know how to talk about it. It's just like, women. Ew. Gumshoe. Ooh, candy. Everyone else, no! Put that down! Okay, Dusky Bridge. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through?
Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap?
And? Is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
Oh my god, are they still stuck over there? What?
Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training and now they're stuck there.
Maya! Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey.
Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the inner temple until tomorrow, sir.
Oh my god. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway?
We're almost 100% sure it was lightning.
Lightning? Okay. And then where the hell is Pearl? Okay, and then Maya stuck. So what's almost 100%? 95? Lightning? Let's talk about Godot. So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of a man is he?
He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good.
If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it.
You know who?
Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something.
None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself.
Lightning.
You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
Yep, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. According to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Weather data added to the court record. Original weather report for the night of the crime. Okay. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
Okay. So, witness saw lightning.
Okie dokie.
Also, I hear Poppy. Yeah! She jumped down from her chair. Where are you?
Poppy, do you want to come up? Is it time for a
Poppy break? I think so.
I think it is. I think it's time for a puppy break. Meow. Meow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Meow. Meow. What you up to? Huh? What you up to?
Oh! What was that? That was so loud! What you doing? You smell the jelly beans? Those aren't for you. They're not for puppies. No, she just did a yawn.
What? He's so loud. He's so loud.
She said roar. She did a little woo. Oh! Every time she yawns, she does that.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. No kisses, no kisses. No thank you.
No, thank you.
Meow. That tail's still wagging though, huh? I love that noise. My dog does it too. I was napping and then I heard Poppy break and woke up. Valid. Very valid.
It's the puppy.
Yeah. How's your nap going? You've been napping the whole stream. How long has it been? You've been sleeping for 2 hours? Huh? Now you're awake? Huh? Little dog. Are you a little dog? Stop it! No. No kisses. You're just a little dog. Hmm? You're just a little dog. You're just a little dog.
Yeah. You're just a little dog. Meow. 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 You want more? Yeah, you do? You look at the paw. Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Paw. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, good girl. They're so little. They're so little, though. Why is everything about you so small? Why is everything so small? Why is everything so small? What a good and smart puppy. Wow. Yeah, she knows a few tricks that I taught her. When we got her, she didn't know anything. She knew nothing. I had to teach her everything. The only thing she knew was not to go to the bathroom in the house. She's pretty much potty trained. She has an accent sometimes, but you know. It's usually when we're like out of the house for a while. She can't hold it. She looks so concerned. What are you concerned about? You have no problems. You're just a little dog. You don't have bills or taxes. The only thing you need to worry about is when the food is coming next. That's it. Yeah. Are you gonna get a treat after stream? Yeah. I usually give her a treat after stream. Before bed, little midnight snack. I heard that she sometimes has an accent. No. Accident! But it's okay. Right there with your puppy. Naps are better for some. I took a nap before stream. I think it helped a little bit, but my brain was still asleep when I started streaming, I think. Yeah, she knows sit, down, up, like to make her stand back up. She knows paw. I love making her do paw. She knows, look at me. Yeah. She is easy to love. But you are so small. You're just a little puppy. Oh, no, I can give you kisses, but I don't want your kisses. No. I don't want them. They're kind of stinky. They're kind of stinky all the time. I do see her and want to see her forever. Valid. Valid. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? There you go. Okay. Sorry, I have to do this because I can only see her if I look under the desk. Okay, there she is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I just finished talking to Gumshoe. I finished examining everything, so let's go to the main gate. I think that'll be the next thing. And I should save. Oh my goodness. No escaping the crisp rat. Also, if y'all don't mind, could everybody please give Zoe a hug in chat? I would appreciate it. When I was researching for the trip, I saw a travel package that I don't want to use that had a stop in Onomichi. I also would love to go to Onomichi. I would love to go to a lot of the places that are featured in Yakuza, if just to get some pictures of the places like myself, like have some pictures of me and Ruuuvo there and stuff. Thank you guys, yeah. Please give some hugs. Onomichi, yes. I would love to wear my Onomichi shirt at Onomichi. My Onomichi-o shirt at Onomichi, yes. That would be amazing. And visiting any place with water, I think, would be great. I love, even if it's not a beach, I just like seeing the water. It's very pretty. Now escaping the crisp rat. I really would like to, though. Like, please. February 8th, Hasakura Temple, main gate.
Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold, my brain's turned to sherbet.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
The ride is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a sec. Hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and...
What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Edge, I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns into sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her, someone else did. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one.
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Okay, I guess let's look around.
Sherbet brain.
Sherbet is really good. And sorbet. There aren't any clues here.
Okay.
This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time.
That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You got a real flair for words, sir. I've always appreciated this kind of...
Oh, sorry. I've always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance.
That's exactly how I feel too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age.
Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. Thanks so much for the follow, Owlie. Thank you.
I suggest you...
Sorry, I keep reading Edgeworth as someone else. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective.
So mean.
I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains.
Say, this just gave me a great idea.
Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not.
Posture check. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Just be like, I'll do that.
I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich.
An invention?
Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Oh, I love your hair. Thank you.
Yeah, I've had this color for, oh gosh. I actually have a note that says when I dyed it this color. I've had pink hair for over a year now, and then I dyed it this darker kind of burgundy color June this year. So not a year yet. But yeah, it's actually my favorite color is this like dark kind of pinkish red color. So I'm probably gonna be this color for quite a while. Yeah, my spouse actually did my hair for me. We do it at home, and saves a lot of money. So yeah, thank you. Lemon has asked a question. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. That sounds more like a statement.
An accurate one.
But a statement nonetheless. Oh. Ah yes, Prosecutor Edgeworth, the one who prosecutes, who is named Edgeworth because he prosecutes. Prosecutor Edgeworth, yes, yes. That was an impulse, no worries. No worries. We do get a little homosexual here every now and then. Okay, but safe, right? Of course. Welcome in, Cuddle.
Howdy, howdy.
We do like to have rainbows here. I mean, we've got that. We've got, oh, we've got this. A little hat. We've got, what's the rest? I've got my giant rainbow pride flag up here. I've got the little one behind me, I think. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. There it is. Yeah. Gotta have it. Piece Man has redeemed tiny rainbow cowboy hat. You got it. Just goes right under my headphones. Oh. A snow car.
So, what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that?
Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides.
How about that?
I can see a small bell tower from here.
Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about.
Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind whether I like it or not.
We call a person who tells a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? Or truer for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight.
I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. He's an overthinker, like me! A friend has redeemed it. Give me a yeehaw. Goes with that. Yeehaw! There you go. Hey, when are you getting married, Bishi? Oh, I don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. I feel like I already have done it. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that weird for me to feel like it already happened? Like recently, like even like maybe 30 days ago or something? I don't know. It's kind of weird. This is something. Oh my god. Wait! You're married. You're getting married. Oh. Y'all are silly. That must be the main hall back there.
A brilliant deduction, sir.
Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe?
A brilliant use of suspense to build the tension, sir.
According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. Okie dokie. Should probably talk to Larry first. Ruuuvo, did you know Bishi's getting married? Next to me. Yeah, it's not like we're married or anything. Iris.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you?
What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
I was right after all. I should never have come back.
No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything.
Huh? Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, so excited.
Oh, we need to head out, unfortunately. Stupid hour-long commute. No worries. I appreciate you being here, PC Man, as always. And good luck tomorrow. At least it's the last day. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you around. Get some rest.
The night of the crime.
Larry, where were you, and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
What?
Don't tell me.
You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost! Go back on your chartered jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die!
Oh my god. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing?
But!
Oh! Larry! As I suspected, psycholocks. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
Interesting. He really done did it. Larry's a murderer! Oh god. Well, let's present everything to him.
Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that.
That was a long time ago.
But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you've got to do it. You've got to save my little Iris.
This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Take that! He said it! Well, I didn't actually mean to do this yet. Oops! The night of the crime. Well, let me see what he says. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa! You're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
There are still 3 psychologs remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Where? You say? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean, there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
Is it?
I think I should leave. I don't think I have what I need yet.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Looks like I still don't have enough information. I need to investigate further and gather some more evidence.
Okie dokie.
Let's present the other stuff. Where can I go after this? I can go into the main hall. Maybe we can find his room after that?
Hey, I know I may not look like it, but I'm an artist. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif.
He didn't even give it a glance. So he's probably not going to react to this stuff. Well, maybe the picture of, Elise.
Yeah. I still can't believe it. She was such a great person. But someone's pinning this murder on my sweet little Iris. Edgy, please. I'm counting on you.
Well, frankly, I was hoping you could give me a little more than that.
Well then... I got it. I'll draw you a portrait. How about that?
Since you're kind enough to offer, all right.
Really?
Okay. So, let's go to the main hall.
That's next.
February 8th, Hazakura Temple Main Hall.
Wah, wah, wah.
Here's Bikini.
Sigh.
Hey, hello there. So, how are you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Huh? Who's this? My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. Sigh. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you found her. Now what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
Haha! If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut.
My stomach's already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know.
Let's do it. But first, let's look around.
I see a piece of paper on the floor!
There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
He makes him go and fetch it for him.
Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
Yeah!
What is it, Detective?
This could be it. An ultra important clue. A super special clue.
I suppose I should read it myself, then.
It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Ooh.
So she just wasn't gonna go there. And then maybe, So maybe the intended victim was Iris, and then this person kills the other lady because they think it's the same person. And she's just in the wrong place at the wrong time trying to find Pearl. Found in the main hall. Maybe she dropped it.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra important prosecutor, a super duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. God.
Oh, it's a warmed cat box. But where are all the cats?
It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room.
Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees.
Those are a type of zabuton cushions called enza.
Why are you giving me such a hard time? Huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why?
Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. My god. It's an altar with a giant magatama enshrined on it.
There are lots of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while.
Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that.
Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me?
Stop that! Cut that out! Please don't blow out the altar candles. Oh my god. Happy birthday, Gumshoe! Happy birthday, Gumshoe! That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls.
Huh? This is lesser? What's the greater one like?
The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Kurain exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. I think... oh, this is the last thing. There's flowing script written everywhere on the walls.
Man, I bet you'd have an awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here.
This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering.
So if I slept here, the Oogie Woogie Boogie Man wouldn't hunt me down for eternity? All right.
Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping?
No.
Those are the only two things that matter.
Let's talk to Bikini.
This guy, you uncultured fool. He would say that.
The night of the crime.
First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here.
Okay, I gotta start making my little timeline here. Alright, so 9... Bikini and Maya head to Inner Temple. At 10, lights out bell. Rung by Iris. And then the murder happened sometime after that. Okay.
Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. Okay, 11. Murder. Witnessed by Bikini. And yes, I take notes because if I don't, I'll forget everything. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason.
Oh, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
What you saw. Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11 o'clock. No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie.
Whoa! I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Oh my god. Okay. So this is Bikini's witness statement. Okay, so she saw Iris stabbing I guess the lady. At least I forgot her name. from behind with a sword, the Shichishito sword. Okay. And that was around 11. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked.
Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It would be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then passed out. So it could even be maybe Iris was trying to get the sword out of her, and that's why Iris isn't the murderer? I don't know. So then she screamed and fell unconscious. Which is important, because that means she doesn't know what happened after that. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. Why return? As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you just abandoned Maya for a bath. Great. Why didn't you bring maybe a heating pad or something, or like a freaking... Oh my god. Okay. So... left Maya for bath. Because of her bad back. Great! Ancient frisbees, yes, that's what they are. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Oh, and then Iris never went. Because she was scared. Okay, fam, it's getting late and I gotta wake up rather early tomorrow. Hope y'all get to finish it tonight. See ya. Oh, we won't be finishing it tonight. No, this is gonna be a long case, but either way, thanks so much for hanging out with us, Archer. I appreciate it. And have a good day tomorrow, even though you gotta get up early. Hope you have a good one. And we'll see you around. See you next time. I was about to say, how is Bikini still here and Maya stuck over there? Right, yeah. So she had left, and then that's when she saw the murder. And she thought that Iris was going to go in her stead, and she just never did. She was afraid. No way are you finishing. Yeah, we're not finishing this tonight. This is going to take a few weeks, I think. The last case was short, but most of the cases in Ace Attorney, they take a few streams at least. Sometimes a lot, but we'll see. That's why I ordered Iris to go there. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. Okay. The acolyte. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course. Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister?
Oh, you mean Little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin.
Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. Oh, no. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back. A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. Oh god. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus. So Maya hadn't yet started training. And Pearl is missing still. Okay.
As they say, the plot thickens.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's show her everything we've got.
About this here.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl.
Guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
That's one of the Fae Clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me, and you took a bite out of it!
Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult. Excuse me? Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica. Clearly you are a big fan of the Kurain tradition.
Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me.
I should have known better than to show this thing around. Well, look what you've found. That's the master of the Kurain channeling technique, Misty Fae. Fae. It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae clan, but even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. Oh, I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just...
Ho ho ho! It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean by that, detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got to keep it on for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? He actually put it on. Holy crap, she didn't know who Maya was then. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, her last name is Faye, but I don't know. I think if anything, the lady doesn't know who was supposed to get the inheritance, basically. But I don't know. Okay, so she doesn't know about this, nothing to say. About this picture. Well, look at that. I look pretty S to the Xy, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines. But this time we had our reasons. Is that so? For example. Ha ha ha! Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault.
Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself.
Quiet. What do you know anyway?
Ouch, you're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours, it's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared.
Damn! Why does she have to take it all out on me?
Her anger does seem a little manufactured.
About this here.
Oh wait, no. Nothing special. Oops. Oh well, actually I don't think I read this. Eagle Mountain weather data for February 7. Snow with occasional lightning strikes, 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Okay. Salutation here to Iris of Hazakura Temple. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. Okay. Do you know anything about this old, crumpled up letter? Is that addressed to Iris?
Yep, it clearly says to Iris on it.
I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. Oh, so Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Okay, and we can also present, people. This man, his face betrays a life of suffering and great wariness of the world. Sure. But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river! Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh? Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation to her for me.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir.
Nothing to say about old Gumshoe. This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on me. Sweet boy at any rate.
Huh?
Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men. Sure. But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me. I pray it was a pose that maintained your modesty, for everyone's sake. And then she's saying the same thing. Okay. She's being mean to Gumshoe. And then Iris. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. But that doesn't fit with Iris's story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple.
As they say, the plot thickens.
Again. Okay, so Bikini says Iris went to Maya. Iris says not. Okay. Glad I'm not the only one who presents every profile to every character. Gotta be thorough. I don't always do it, but I'm trying to get as much information as I can. She's not gonna know about him. How about yourself? It's all my fault. Me and my stupid back. Mystic Elise has been murdered, an important acolyte is trapped, and a little girl has been lost.
You know, you really shouldn't be so negative. Great's bad karma.
Quite right. I need to do some more training myself, I think. She's a very important visitor, you know. An honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Fae name is synonymous with the Kurain channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed.
Now that you mention it, 1 year ago, there was a case that was about the master of the Kurain channeling technique. Detective.
Detective. I detest talk of supernatural drivel. I suppose now you'll say she has midichlorians? We're talking about Star Wars now?
So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
That's got nothing to do with it. How about Pearl? Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone?
Well, we checked out her home and she's not there.
And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either. Which means there's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be.
Do you think maybe she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream?
Why do you have to be such a pessimist, Detective?
I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ironic. I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. Okay. So, let me see, does she have something new to say? So we probably want to go back to... Oh, we haven't been here yet, though. Let's go to the courtyard, and then we probably want to go confront Iris with the discrepancy in the testimonies. Eee, bloody. February 8, Hasakura Temple Courtyard.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, I've gotta be careful. I gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? So I can talk to Gumshoe. I think we should examine first. There's quite a lot to look at here. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How did you know?
Oh my god. What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. The amethyst is stolen.
That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Dunham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir?
Yes. What?
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
All right.
Truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me?
That's it!
The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
The victim's staff added to the court record, carried by Elise Dunham when she was alive, has her fingerprints on it. But there's no amethyst on it. It's missing. This man is living in squalor! So much Gumshoe content. I know! We're getting so much Gumshoe today. Okay, I guess there's a ladder there. Let's look at this. The main thing. So, the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon.
It sure is. It's called a shichisito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the...
Oh. So sorry. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the shichisito, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant.
Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? That's not good!
What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shichisito added to the court record. The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it. Again, I'm going with my theory that she was trying to take it out of her and help her. I don't know. Even though you're not supposed to do that. But I guess how would they help her anyway? The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints. Okay. There's a sled! Whee!
Ah, I just love skiing.
Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about What about sleds?
Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is the world starting to go mad? Since when do people do what they're supposed to in this series? You got me there. The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Don't know what that is. Not looking it up. Oh, we can look up there. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here.
Hey, you're right, but I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor.
Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels.
Oh, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be easier just to build the palace slanted, sir?
I fail to see how he can consider that to be an even remotely good idea. Okay, so let's talk to him. Sheds. Let's go shedding. Oh, Gummy, you're as golden retriever as a man can get. Sweet, innocent man. The victim.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Dunham. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises.
That's weird.
The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building.
Okay, so she fell out of that window over there or something? A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Dunham was staying in.
Maybe she fell out of the window because the lights were turned off and she was trying to find Pearl and she just fell out? I don't know. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword? Elise's autopsy report added to the court record. Time 10 to 11 p.m. Cause loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet after death. Okay, what happened? Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
Okay, I'm gonna... I need to make a really good timeline for next time I play this so I know how everything happened. So... dinner... and Bikini and Maya head to inner temple. Across the bridge. There they go.
At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple.
Well, apparently. Okay.
When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple.
Okay.
After taking a hot bath to soothe her back,
Oh, so she did actually get to take the bath. Okay. So on her way back, she sees this.
Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Tomorrow's trial. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. Whoa!
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is gonna be that judge.
Good ol' Edgy. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once, so there's a good chance he won't remember me at all. It's probably gonna be the Canadian judge again.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Dang, okay.
I wonder who. Inner temple. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge.
The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing?
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
So the only thing there is the inner temple.
I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in.
Please be alright, Maya.
Okay, let's go back. Oh, something new.
February 8, Hazakura Temple, main gate. I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side.
Great!
Nothing here. Let's go to the detention center. February 8, detention center visitor's room.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Inner Temple. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunham with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last night, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. So that's probably something I'm ready for, so let's give it a shot. Take that! Only 2. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room?
It would be this.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris?
Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct?
Ah!
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Could have been either one. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth...
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. Maybe Phoenix? Yeah? Phoenix Wright.
Huh.
You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
Unlock successful. Frightened?
Welcome back, Arkham. So what's happening? I've been gone for a bit. Oh, boy. Well, we're still just investigating this murder case. Oh, gosh. The main nun says that she saw Iris killing Elise by stabbing her with a sword, but, you know, she's not lying about not being the murderer, so obviously something else was going on. And then she's giving a conflicting testimony to this girl, so, you know, we're just trying to figure out the truth of the situation. Which she's about to tell us.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map? Ah, Heavenly Hall.
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart?
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Iris's testimony added to the court record. Rang lights out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Okay. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
I feel like maybe it is a case of a good and evil twin. And she is a good twin. And maybe the real Dahlia, like, broke out of prison and did all this. And that's why Bikini saw her stabbing. Because it was the twins. It looked just like her. Don't tell me anything! That's my theory right now. Okay, so now... let's go check out Heavenly Hall, right? Oh yeah. Save first. My lips are sealed! Yeah, don't tell me nothing! Okay. Oh my god. February 8, Heavenly Hall.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Oh! Why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next, it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He's just talking to himself.
Shh, be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you! About what you just said. I got an objection.
What the? Edgy, you dirty rat!
Gumshoe, you oaf!
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger.
You've watched too many trials.
I'm sorry. He couldn't hold it in.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
He's sweating!
I always wonder why doesn't Gumshoe just get a job at another precinct where Edgy can't demote him all the time? Maybe no one else will hire him. He has such a bad record, I bet. All the demotions and salary cuts. They're like, we don't want you. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, so let's actually look around first.
That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal.
You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is?
It's how the artist himself defines it, right?
I should have seen that one coming.
Well, if that's the case, then all of my lunch boxes are masterpieces too, pal.
What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, Oh yeah, you were never any good at it.
Really?
Yeah, this guy was so bad, he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing.
Really? I never would have
Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy.
Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Because they remind you of embarrassing things? Oh my god, trophy earned. I hate childhood friends. Gosh. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow.
Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look.
Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense.
You got that right.
Look at that bridge up there. This place is to be heaven, because that thing is hell. You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people.
Yeah, be respectful.
Larry. Oh, there's the river.
This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter.
If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble.
You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where.
Not exactly what I meant, but all right.
He would have died immediately.
It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here.
Ah, I still can't believe it. Really?
What is it, Larry?
Nothing. It's nothing. Sounds pretty suspicious to me.
Something about that statement smells... And you know what they say.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all to look at. Okay. Heavenly Hall. What is this little shack anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Iris. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Watch your mouth! Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you?
No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look.
I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand.
The night of the crime.
Off topic, we had a lecture on futurism, and we got to Deschamps' urinal, and the whole lecture just got into an argument on what and what isn't art. It was fun. No one got legitimately upset in the lecture. Yeah, that's always a interesting conversation to have, because some art is like that, just a urinal. Some art is just a slash and a white canvas. I always talk about that one. You know, and then some art is like realistic paintings of things, or even pop art. But yeah, that's always like a conversation that they try to start in art classes. I think just because it's important to talk about. And I think art is different for everybody, you know, like what's art to someone is absolutely not art to someone else, but, you know, I guess kind of like what the game was saying, it can kind of be defined by the person who made it. Like, I made art, here it is. It's a cup, or it's a line on a piece of paper, you know? It can be so many different things. Like, oh, I forget the word for it, but there's art where you just literally like find stuff out, like you can get garbage and put it together and then you give it meaning and then it's art, you know what I mean? Like, or repurpose stuff. It's very interesting to think about. But yeah, definitely a debate starter. It could get heated, I think, but it's always nice when it doesn't. The night of the crime. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you, and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Dun dun. We got 3 locks. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? I wonder if we're ready for that. Let me save and I'll try it again. I feel like it might just end up being the same thing, but we'll see. I guess we shall see. Oops. Take that! I'm Edgeworth, and I'm always snarky and dramatic. The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was easy. Okay, so I said the same thing. Around 10 o'clock, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, not sure for how long. Suddenly, the world in front of me went white. Just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend. And it was on fire, the bridge. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Why are you giving me the evil eye and telling the truth? Where were you when you saw that happen? In my own room, by the main hall. It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Yeah, I mean, there's a frickin' mountain in the way. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room? So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge from was here. I'll say Heavenly Hall. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity and it could fall apart any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Uh-oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know.
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Ah, so Larry was the blackmailer, yeah. So waiting for Iris. There's only one person you would wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before, don't call me Larry.
The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
So, you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. I guess it would be the letter? Yeah. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey! Give me that back! You're embarrassing me! What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh! Oh!
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here.
Well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
Ah! I'm so sorry! I didn't even catch that. I just read, like, salutations here. I don't know, like, he's writing weird. He's a weirdo. I don't know.
Can't believe this guy.
He blackmailed her.
What a doofus.
The night of the crime.
So, you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that. Gulp. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what. You tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean, threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say? My love for her burned so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh? Then what is the secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me.
He's so freaking delusional. He's so delusional.
Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right?
About our hot and sour,
bittersweet love affair!
Oh,
Ruuuvo got a shiny!
Oh, congratulations, my dear.
Your first ever shiny ever in the world? In all of time? Really?
What is it?
Do you like it?
Do you like the shiny? My goodness. Oh, I'll say the most upsetting lecture in a sad way was the lecture on the French Revolution era art. Seeing suffering and pain in the period of time put in art form was pretty surreal and sad. Definitely an interesting lecture. Oh yeah, I mean, art can always be a form of, like, how people express all kinds of things, including sad and bad stuff, yes. I'm scrolling back down. You're not gonna believe this.
You got a shiny Swablu before I did?
Oh my god. Oh no! Nintendo's releasing a patch for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet tomorrow, so hopefully that fixes the game a bit. Oh no, they might fix the glitch. No! Oh, I hope they don't. Oh, I guess I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh, I want a shiny Swablu! Well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, but also jealous! Now I have to get a shiny Swab. I have to! Oh my goodness. Well, I'm happy for you. Congratulations on your first ever shiny being something so wonderful. The little sunny side up egg, yes! Shiny Swablu is so cute when it sleeps. It looks like a sunny side up egg. Yeah, I guess it's a glitch. It's like, an exploit you can use using the picnic and, outbreaks to do shiny hunting. And that's how I've been shiny hunting. And how I was planning to do shiny hunting during the shiny hunting stream next week. And I hope they don't change it. You reset spawns with picnic. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna change it. Oh god. Just happened to be a Swablu outbreak when I opened the game and I tried it and it worked. Almost crying. Oh, well, I'm happy for you, Ruuuvo. You gotta show me the shiny later and tell me what you named it. Okay. Okay. It's both of y'all's shiny Swablu. I guess we can share it. Our Swablu. Oh, okay. Ruuuvo will share with me. Oh my goodness. Oh god. I guess we'll see tomorrow if we can still do the picnic reset. I really hope so. It's very useful. About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break! It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes, yeesh!
And why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's cause Edgy gave me that scary look of his! What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all of those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on! Don't let it get you down!
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something, I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget that what this guy said just a minute ago.
You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone! What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ! No! 5 of them?
What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Dear God. Oh, to be continued. Oh, God. To be continued. Next time. Hey, Brian. Welcome in. How you doing on this fine Wednesday? Sorry, you came in right at the end. I think that's a really good stopping point. I could go 30 more minutes, but I think I'd rather save that for next time and we just start fresh with the next part. But yeah, the Scream Edgeworth Scrumped. My god, that's a perfect stopping point. Yeah, if I'm like close to the usual time I stop streaming and it does the to be continued, I'm like, okay, that's my cue. I'm out of here. But yeah, I have notes. I've written down everything I can. Let's see, this is chapter 5. Got 1, 2. This is the timeline. 3, and 4. We're already at 4 pages on the first day. But anyway, that's gonna be it for Ace Attorney today. I think we got a lot done. I'm very excited that we're actually playing as Edgeworth right now. I don't know how long it'll last, if we'll play as him the whole time or anything. Don't tell me a word, don't say a word about it. But yeah, I should be playing more of this next week. Next Tuesday will be my charity stream, and we'll be shiny hunting and Scarlet, so I won't be playing Ace Attorney, but I will be playing this probably the next day, I want to say. Probably on Wednesday, and then Pokemon the rest of the week. But yeah, of course, as always, I'll let y'all know the schedule later. But I will be back tomorrow playing Pokemon. I'll be here Thursday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time playing some Pokemon Scarlet. But there's my social media. I'm most active on Twitter and the YouTubes, and also I'm on Tumblr now. I keep forgetting to add that. And there is the Discord. If anyone would like to join, you're welcome to. And there are the raid messages there. So either way, I'll be back tomorrow at 8:30, and hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!